Good afternoon, everybody. With a little threat of rain out there, we're all okay. We'd like to get it out of our system by the weekend because this week it is almost all about us as we go into our 16th annual car show here in Pagosa Springs this weekend on Friday night and Saturday. So please, we'll be talking about that a little later on in the show. So don't miss all that information because we have a lot for you, including road closures, which is very important. We will not be downtown this year because for some reason they just won't let me close Lewis Street. Can't imagine why with the construction. So that takes us to a new venue, and that is out Yamaguchi Park. And Fifth Street will be closed. So I'm just going to leave you with that tidbit in the hopes that you will stay with us through this show to hear more about road closures for the car show this weekend. But in the meantime, we do have our very special guest today. And we continue with our 19th hole concert series throughout the month of June. This is the second week of the 19th hole concert series, which will happen tomorrow. And we're really excited that we have a fairly new nonprofit organization that was awarded one of those spots, but also they are in, they've been a chamber member now for almost a year. So I'm not sure that's really new, but we are thrilled to welcome Heather Ehli with Project Sanctuary, which is just one of my favorite places in Pagosa. Any excuse to go out there, but also what a great, I don't want to make light of the word, but what a great project you all have in Project Sanctuary. So welcome, Heather, and tell us a little bit. I'm sure there are people out there that say what? So tell us a little bit about Project Sanctuary.
Yeah, well, thank you for having us on, Mary Jo, and thank you for letting us be a part of this amazing chamber. It's probably the busiest chamber I've ever seen. We've been in Pagosa and operating now for about a year. It's been our absolute pleasure. We were actually founded in 2007, so we've been around for about 18 years, and our mission is to heal military families. We believe that when one serves, the whole family serves, and we like to bring military families from all over the country, all over the world, to our new little home in Pagosa, and 6-day therapeutic retreats with lots of classes, counseling, recreation therapy, lots of healing, lots of hope, some good stuff happening. We're right off of Highway 84. We bought the old Snow Wolf Lodge, and we've
beautiful area.
Oh, it is truly a sanctuary.
Yeah.
And we've rebranded it as Patriot Pines.
Very apropos.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. We let the families name it.
Oh, that's great. So tell us a little bit about, again, a national organization, but there is either a branch or do you do some work very specific here? And so obviously you have a wonderful location and retreats is one of your primary purposes. Can you expand on that just a little bit?
Right. So our retreat, Pagosa is now our home base. It is our headquarters, our home base, our main area of operation. We will do a few retreats in Texas and Georgia during mud season, which is appropriate. So we can, and then it also makes sure that we're accessible to all military families in need, wherever they might be. But really, everybody wants to come to Colorado. We're under renovation. We're doing a capital campaign right now. We're converting Snow Wolf Lodge into Patriot Pines to house families and not students. So we need family suites. We have 4 new tiny homes on the way we're very excited about. And I think we might do a ribbon cutting with you.
Yes,
which would be so
we're
much
all
fun.
over it.
But we would love the community to come out and learn more, volunteer, get involved in how we can all better serve our military families.
Yeah. So we did mention you are a chamber member, and so perhaps if people are interested in volunteering their time, they can look you up on the chamber website. Otherwise, can you just tell us your website address?
Yeah, so we're projectsanctuary.us.
Okay.
Especially anybody local can come out for a half day or a meal. Or if you find that you really like us, you can hang out with us for a few days. We always need help with cooking. We need help with dishes, youth program, sometimes baiting a hook, going fishing with us, hanging out, holding a baby, and really just sitting down with our military families and asking them, tell me your story. Helps them realize they've not been forgotten.
Yeah. So, there's in my world, which is very narrow, there is also another organization that is very well known
Mhm.
around the country, and that's the Wounded Warrior Project. Can you tell us your relationship? Obviously, you don't want to be in competition with the organization. Can you tell us your relationship and how you all might collaborate?
Absolutely. So, Wounded Warrior Project, they do retreats also. They call them Odysseys, Project Odyssey. They actually rented out our facility earlier this year. So, it was a wonderful opportunity to partner with them. We're also one of their referral partners. So, when they're really busy, they refer their families and couples back to us. We like to think we're the national leaders in mental health for the military family. So 33% of all military families come from Wounded Warrior Project. We're in constant communication with them, how we can partner and serve better. And it's a real honor to be able to work with them.
Great. Well, so this 19th hole concert series, as
Mhm.
we've mentioned in the past, is an application process. So the same organizations are not allowed in every year. This is your first year that you've participated. So congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
great. And you all will be out there at the golf course, thus the 19th hole, tomorrow. And who is your musical group?
Our musical group is Jackson Mountain Ramblers, and from what
Yay.
I'm hearing, um, we got like one of the best bands. I'm not gonna say, well, maybe. So we're really excited for a night full of sunshine, lots of interaction, help spread our mission, help. We love our community. Really honored to be chosen this year. It just blew us away. We're like, yes. But anyway, we can get our mission out so other people know that if they know of a military family in need, please reach out. We would love to. We also have a 2-year case management. So even if they're not ready for a retreat, we can help these families hands down. We work with Vets for Vets. We work with our local VSO, Raymond Taylor. Everyone has been just so welcoming in this community.
That's great. So with the 19th hole, Heather, there are a
Mm-hmm.
couple of do's and don'ts.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want people to show up with their pet and
Nope.
realize they have to go home or leave them in the car. So can you go through some of the do's and don'ts, the cost? Tell us a little bit about 19th hole tomorrow.
Absolutely. So I went and scoped it out last week and supported Archuleta Seniors, which is another fabulous organization. If you have some camp chairs, bring those or bring a blanket. You're going to be on a sloped hill facing the music. There is food and beverage available, so don't bring that in with you. You can bring a water bottle, but that's it. There'll be wonderful barbecue to be able to purchase there. Tickets are $10. And then, of course, any donations are wonderful. It's all equally split between the 4 organizations. So, heaven forbid somebody gets rained out, they don't lose out. We're all in this together.
Right.
It's all about collaboration and making Archuleta County a little bit better and stronger.
Great. Okay. And as we know, most of these events do not happen without our sponsors. Can you tell us a little bit about our sponsors?
And I am so excited to see the sponsors because we actually really like them. So Intermountain Propane, we joke that he's my cousin because both of our last names are Ray. Wonderful service. They came out to now Patriot Pines and brought us beautiful new propane tanks to make sure that we were energy efficient and safe. Bank of Colorado, that's our bank. We love it. And then Pagosa Sun has been amazing at helping promote all of our events. And Jan picture real estate. I need to learn more about this one, but we're certainly we're honored that they're all sponsors this year, and of course, Pagosa Golf Club.
Okay, well, anything else you would like to mention before we move on to the rest of our show about Project Sanctuary or about tomorrow's concert?
We're local in the community. You can reach out. We're happy to provide support and services for any veteran or military family, spouse, caregiver, military kiddos. We believe everybody serves. We're projectsanctuary.us. We love volunteers, and we are honored to have our headquarters here. I cannot think of a more welcoming, beautiful place to help people heal.
Great.
And
well, yeah. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it, and we appreciate your membership, and good luck. I will be pounding posts tomorrow evening, so we'll not get to come to hear the Jackson Mountain Ramblers, but you all have a good time and good luck tomorrow.
All right. Thank you so much, Mary Jo.
Thank you, Heather. And thanks, everybody. Again, another fabulous organization. If you haven't been out to Snow Wolf Lodge in a while, it's worth the trip because they've done a lovely job and it's a beautiful area in the Upper Blanco. So let's shift really quickly to the car show. That is going to be taking place Friday evening and Saturday. So Friday from 5 p.m. in the evening until 8. We are very excited to have a new musical group to kind of open up the car show. And that, while this person is, this musician is not a stranger to Pagosa Springs, he has a new band, and that is Brooks Lindner with his Orange Whip Blues Band. So that should be pretty exciting that evening. We've got fabulous vendors, both food vendors and retail vendors this year out at the car show. So as we mentioned at the top of the show, we are no longer on Lewis Street this year. We are over at Yamaguchi Park, and honestly, we're pretty excited about it because we're at a park, which is what we've been hearing from attendees and participants. Boy, I wish we were at, Town Park or something. Well, we're not at Town Park, but we are at Yamaguchi Park with a lot of amenities. So we've got bathrooms there. We've got lots of parking. We have, amenities of a park. So if you want to bring their children and they get antsy and they're like, I don't want to see cars anymore, you can take them to the playground, or you can take them to the skateboarding park, or you can walk down to the river. So there's a lot of things that you can do at the park. Cars will be parked all the way down 5th Street down to the pickleball courts. So that will happen. The stage will be right about midpoint. And parking, we ask that people come through on 8th Street at the high school. 5th Street will be closed starting just after noon on Friday and will remain closed until Saturday afternoon about 3 o'clock. You will not be able to get to pickleball courts or the park through 5th Street. You will either need to access it through 6th Street or 8th Street, park in the high school parking lot, and walk over to the park. That has been reserved, and that street will be closed. So please be aware of that from Friday afternoon until Saturday. So again, if you are participating with your car on Friday, you can arrive to the high school area at about 3 o'clock. We'll be there. And the show is open to the public starting at 5. The next day, if you are a participant with your car, you are able to show up at 7 in the morning. Please don't come before that. It will be closed off to the participants until 7 in the morning. The show opens to the public at 9 and will stay open until 2 o'clock. But starting at 11 o'clock, we have our pinup girl contest that will be starting. So if any of you ladies are out there and you think you will have the classic look of the 50s or 40s or that pinup style girl, if you all think that, you might be a Betty Hayward or somebody, really classy, dress up and come. We've got some great prizes, and it's fun, and it's a kind of a staple at car shows. So we're building that up this year. The actual contest will take place from 2 to 2:30. And then at 2:30, we will have the general awards for the car show participants. Now, for all you car show participants as well, we are also going to do a cruise this year to the west side because we have some facilities on the west side that often can't get out. So we're going to do a cruise by Beehive Homes and Pine Ridge Extended Care so that they can be a part of our community and see all these stunning cars. So if you have a little extra time, don't just go home. Stay with us and cruise with us to the west side so we can have a good representation of some of our cars for people that won't be able to come down to the park. On Saturday, we will also have the Rockin' Rebels join us with music all day long. On Saturday, more food vendors, again, retail vendors. It's just going to be great. Weather's supposed to be good. So the other thing, there's more shade structures out there. We're just really excited. We're going to be at Yamaguchi Park, and we hope you will too. Please remember to enter on 8th Street. As 5th Street will be closed, and you can park right at the high school, and just walk over to 5th Street. So we are just really excited that we have that symbiotic relationship, that we thank the high school for allowing us to use the bus barn loop as the emergency exit. And we are grateful that they are allowing us to use the parking lot as well. And people can, again, just walk over to 5th Street. We also want to thank our title sponsors, who is Solid Management Disaster. And they have been our title sponsors for many years, and we are really grateful for them. You can go out. They are oftentimes a winner. They're big car collectors as well. So they'll be out there with, I understand, a new car at their tent and their booth area as a sponsor. So we also want to thank just all our sponsors. As Heather mentioned, for the 19th hole, these events just don't happen without the community support. So we really want to thank you. And with that, we have not quite the conflict, but we want to congratulate Les Schwab, who is doing their grand opening on this perfect weekend of the car show, since they're tires and repair and everything. And they too are one of our sponsors. So we really want to thank them. We want to thank Precision Auto Body and First Southwest Bank and Ears to You, and just a number of people that have, and businesses that have really contributed to this event. So we really appreciate all of that. We hope to see everybody. You know, we have a lot of cars right now. We're almost up to 80 pre-registered. We know we'll break over 100. And that means you've got a lot of cars to get through. So you might want to space that out, come a little bit on Friday when it's cooler in the evening, and then come out on Saturday and enjoy different type of music and different parts of the park, and see some different cars, because there'll be a lot more cars on Saturday. So join us this weekend. Also downtown will be the Spanish Fiesta. While they will have events starting at noon, their big music and everything is in the evening. So there is no reason for you not to be able to attend both events this weekend. So once again, Memorial Day has passed. We have a ton of events coming up, and we just embrace them here in Pagosa Springs. There's something for everybody to do almost every weekend. And start with tomorrow at the 19th hole concert series. And please remember that the Chamber of Commerce is also an outlet for the Thursday night rodeo series. We have the discounted tickets available for the Thursday night rodeo. So come and see one of us here, and we'll be happy to get you some tickets for the Thursday night rodeo. That's it for me today, everybody. We really appreciate your participation. We hope to see you this weekend, and have a great week. Thank you.